Okay, let's turn up some audio. Test check 1 2. Hey everybody, welcome to Lovin Truckin. This is Andrea, and I have a lot to say to you. It's going to be brief, but this is mostly just happy Easter. Hope you had a fantastic day. Let me get back and see if anybody's in the room to say hey. Well, hello. No one talking, just ambient noise. Okay, let's see if that's changing. Okay, it's starting now. Good. Army guy, how are you? And if you get a second, this is probably going to be delayed, but tell me if my words are matching the video. Well, I'd love to know if that's the case. It's probably going to take like a minute for that to come through. It's very late. It's 11 o'clock on Sunday night. Lots of people are probably either with family or celebrating or asleep or, all the things that usually happen on Sundays. But I wanted to jump on here and say hello. Terry, thanks for letting me know. Army guy, for the most part. I might have to tweak that. I'm still learning this whole live streaming, the encoder setup, and putting OBS together. Tell me how the sound is, if you can. Just pop it in the chat. Can't see behind the banner. Hopefully the banner is gone. Let's make sure. I'm going to pop back over. I've had a couple people tell me that they like the edited videos better, and I haven't abandoned edited videos. It's just that I would like to try this. I have some ideas. How to do some cool things with this whole live process. So, kind of seeing what I can get put together here. Okay, here comes the chat's working. Says it's way off here in California. Okay, so it has a further distance to travel, can I say? 9 p.m. West Coast time. Hey, coming from Auburn, Washington. Yes, Auburn, Washington. Such a beautiful state. Good. Okay. 1 or 2 seconds off. Nomadic Veteran says, Happy Resurrection Day, everyone. Absolutely. Happy Resurrection Day to everyone. I actually went to dinner with the family. Mama Bear, Papa Bear, my brother, his wife, and his son and his girlfriend. So we had a very nice dinner. Jay is currently in Florida. Talked to him, let's see, actually, last night. We've texted today, but not talked to each other. And Army Guy says, sounds clear. Super. Good. At least it's clear one place. And now we'll see if we can get the audio and the video to match. There's probably some latency, and that stuff I still have to learn. But I want to know if you notice this. I've been kind of pulling together some pieces of equipment to step out into the streaming world a little bit further, to get a little more educated about it. I learned pretty quickly, pretty technically minded when it comes to this sort of thing. So hopefully, step by step, it'll come together, and I have some ideas for how to use this. But that's coming, not yet. Tonight is just about Happy Easter. Wanted to touch base. And let me look at the computer here. Okay. Have to say, awesome framing with the microphone. Thank you. From Michael. Ricardo Lopez. Hello from Nebraska. Heading to Salt Lake City. Hey, Ricardo. How's the weather out there in Nebraska? Jay says it's pretty warm down in South Florida. Today here in St. Louis, it was 78, but it got cool tonight. I am not used to this whole Midwest change up, things just changing from afternoon to evening. There's a saying here, if you don't like the weather, just wait. And I'm finding that it's pretty true. I didn't take a jacket with me tonight, and I was cold by the time dinner was done. Okay, Skyfrost TV, heading from Canada to Vermont. So Skyfrost, are you from Canada or from the U.S.? Be interested to know that. Okay, Ricardo, 65 degrees in Nebraska. Nice, nice. Seems like it's pretty comfortable and kind of sweet weather today all across the country. Maybe not all across, but certainly lots of places through the Midwest into the South. And that's pretty wonderful because it was a great day of celebration, at least for my family, who went to dinner with family or who had an Easter dinner, who celebrated Easter. If you did, raise your hand in the chat. Nomadic Veteran says, I just got into Payette, Idaho. Don't know where I'm heading yet. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty common. Still a video on how to French finish furniture. Okay. I would love to do that. French polish is tricky. And so I'm going to put that on my list. In fact, I'm going to pull it up right now. And I'm going to put it on my list. Do a French polish video. That could be fun. I'm going to actually put this down here. French polish. I have some other questions about equipment. Pardon me. Recording on the truck. What cameras to use? What mics to use? What editing software? Those are tough questions to answer if you're dealing with Mac or if you're dealing with Windows, because kind of two different approaches. But I've done both, and I plan on doing a video about that. I also want to do something on food combining. I don't know if there's a lot of interest out there, but if there is, it could be a lot of fun to do that, to spend 2 or 3 videos just talking and getting in depth into food combining, because it's so powerful for your health, and it's one of the easiest things to do and either lose weight or gain weight, because the body balances itself when you do food combining. So it's such a powerful way to approach food. And if there's interest, post that so I know. Who else is over here? Canada. Skyfrost is in Canada. Okay, from Canada. Cool. What part? I was born in Newfoundland. You probably have a joke for me. So, okay, how's the shoulder and arm? I'll tell you. Had a doctor's appointment this past Wednesday. Surgery has been put off for another 8 weeks to see if the strengthening can help. Torn rotator cuff. It's actually a subscapular tear. It's all fancy like that. And it hurts, but it is getting stronger, and I'm encouraged, and I'm not going to give up, and I would like to avoid surgery. So 8 more weeks. I'm going to have to tie my hands down. 8 more weeks of physical therapy, then we visit that again. And waiting for an MRI with contrast to find out what's happening with the ligaments that's causing the hand not to strengthen. I have 33 pounds of grip strength in my dominant hand. I have about 75 in my left. So it's not strengthening. Need to find out why. So that's the next step to when that's going to happen. Okay. Let's see. Questions. SB. Okay, got that one. Kevin Martin. How soon until you guys go back with CFI? Well, at the moment, Jay is with Martin, and he is actually loving it. He's very happy. It's settled down, a routine, a good relationship with his dispatcher, and the pay is pretty, unbelievable. Wow, it's wow. That's all I can say. So we miss a lot of people at CFI. I'm in love with the people at CFI, period. Conway, I still think of it as Conway, but Gretchen Jackson, who I just adore. Oh my goodness, I could just, yeah. Debbie Tobias. I mean, I could go on, and these are people you don't know, so. But to everyone at Conway, XBO, now CFI, I miss you guys, and I will always, Katura Wheat, who isn't there now, but met her there. These people are a part of our lives forever, period. And every time I go through Joplin, which will happen again, because that's on our way to the property in Oklahoma, I'll stop, I'll kiss, I'll hug, I'll say hello. But right now, Martin is treating Jay very well, and it's pretty incredible how they pay, the pay structure. And the company, just the whole, everything, the whole enchilada, he is loving it. So I don't know that there will be a move from Martin anytime soon. But hey, you never know. As you know, life changes on a dime. Quick. Let's see. So, Kevin, thanks for the question. Skyfrost. Oh, Trucker Josh vlog. Skyfrost says, I'm friends with Trucker Josh vlog. So you're friends with Trucker Josh. That's what you're saying? Not just the vlog, but actually the person? Tell me that, if that's the case. Ooh, high 80s in Boston. And 50s later in the week. A week ago, it was snowing here. A week ago. 10 days-ish. Well, within the past 2 weeks, it was snowing here, and today it was 78. And it's been in the 70s every day for the past couple of days, but tonight it's falling just a touch. I had to have a jacket outside once I got home, so I don't know what to think about this Midwest weather except just go with the flow. There's nothing to complain about. I'm just happy. Sun shining, raining, it's okay with me at this point. Let's see. Carl Scott, hi, and thank you. I appreciate that. I'm over here looking at, got the computer here. Let's see. I don't know if I can turn this. Nope, can't turn it from here. It's gonna turn the camera. Have the Mac sitting over here. Have a board. Oops. Can probably see part of that right there. So this small, fantastic board. I have been on the hunt for pieces of equipment that would up the game of the live stream, make it sound better, make it look better. I want to do some cool things with this, and I'm also I have a piece of equipment coming that will allow me to take phone calls right into the board so that you could call in, I could talk to you, people could hear both sides of the conversation. I think that could be very, very cool. I'm working on that, and if it sounds good to you, post in the chat, let me know. Let's see. Who else is talking to me? Hey guys, love your videos. Okay, got that one from Carl. Love you too. Love you right back. Plain and simple. Have you seen? Okay, not talking to me. How are you feeling? Carl Fritzler. Happy Easter and happy Easter to you, Carl. That's the whole point of this video is to say happy Easter. Feeling good. Have some work to do, you know. I got this thing, which I should get it and show it. I got this thing it's for physical therapy. It's for the shoulder, and it stretches the shoulder. That's the first step to it. You stretch it inverted. It's called inverted. No, it's not inverted. It's something else. Anyway, it's out and in, back, forward, and then back this way and forward. So it stretches because all of that capsule, that rotator cuff, it gets very stiff when it has been injured. And that's the case. It's very stiff because it was left unattended for just about 8 months. I kept saying something's wrong with the shoulder, and they kept saying, don't worry about it. So it's really stiff, and that's what I'm still working on right now, is getting that stiffness and building strength at the same time. But this product came today called the Rotator, which I'm gonna be letting you know about if it works, because if you have a shoulder problem, this is supposed to help. And I just got it, but it comes in pieces and you have to put it together. And I couldn't. I didn't have enough strength to put the thing together. So I had to take it with me tonight to the dinner for Easter and have my brother put it together. I wish Jay was here. Brad Miller. Happy Easter from North Carolina. Happy Easter, Brad. Are you in the truck? What you doing? Are you driving? Are you trucking or not trucking? Tell me. And while you're typing that in, I'll answer this question. Ooh. Okay. Do I have to go to school for trucking to get a CDL? Okay. Couple questions here. Rant and chant. What do I have to do to be proactive to get into trucking? I'm not 21 yet. Will be in September. I'd suggest, yes, you have to go to school to get a CDL, because they don't have that grandfather clause anymore. That's gone. With the chauffeur's license going over to a CDL. So, but to be proactive, find somebody to ride with, because if you can get on a truck and experience it, perhaps you've already done that, but it's a super good way, first of all, to get a sense of what this gig is like, to get a sense of what trucking is like and whether you'll like it or not. And if you have ridden and you're not 21 yet, if somebody will just take you out and give you like a sense, talk to you, teach you. Perhaps, you can't drive the truck. There would be all kinds of insurance issues and stuff that could be a problem. But you could certainly start to understand, what is a pre-trip? How do the brakes work? How does this, just get familiar with all the aspects, because it's going to take you a long way when you are in CDL school. And remember this, CDL school isn't really about teaching you how to drive a truck. It is about getting you past the test. That's what it's for. It's to get you to pass the test. You can't drive, you're not ready to go out and drive a truck just because you got a CDL from the DMV. But you're ready to start finishing. You're ready to take that next step and start training with a trainer, with someone who can teach you, be there for you as you begin to take that truck out into the real world and go to customers and back into docks and do this for real. But you can get way ahead of the game simply by getting familiar with as much as you possibly can. Do you still use your Instant Pot now that you're off the truck? Are you kidding? Yes, every day. I love those videos. Great tips and ideas. I'll tell you why I haven't done a lot of Instant Pot videos, because I cook a lot of the same things on a daily basis. Like I'll steam rice. I mean, I could do a rice steaming video with the Instant Pot. I don't know how interesting it would really be. You put the rice, you put the water, put a little salt, put the top on, hit the button, you have rice. Now, how to do that with perhaps making vegetables with it, or I tend to cook fast and I eat very simply. So I do a lot of rice. Rice with vegetables. I'll cook chicken in it. Last night I threw 3 hot dogs in with half of a head of broccoli and part of a cabbage, and just let it all cook all at the same time. Steamed it for 4 minutes, which total takes about 10 because it has to heat up to build the steam, then 4 minutes to cook, and then you open it, let off that steam, and that takes a minute to come down. So it was very simple. Pop the top, put some mustard on a plate with the cabbage and the beef hot dogs, which were unbelievably good, and the broccoli was delicious, and fresh onion. So that's the kind of stuff I do pretty much for the most part. I don't know how interesting that would be. You tell me. Let's see. Got some more. Kevin Martin, happy Easter, you guys. Hey, Kevin, happy Easter. Get to bed, get some sleep, be safe. And thank you. Yes, he said, good luck regaining your strength and recovery. I thank you very much. Good night. Sleep sweetly. Stephanie, you're amazing. I'd watch your video on your cooking. Rice is amazing. Stephanie, I'm with you. Rice is amazing. And perhaps I should just do a video every time I pull out the Instant Pot, which would pretty much be every day. It just might not be that interesting, because honestly, I just love rice and vegetables. The Instant Pot is my go-to for steamed vegetables. Then I cook some chicken, toss some chicken or a piece of fish into the oven in a dish, and just throw the veggies right into the Instant Pot, because A, it's quick. The vegetables retain so much flavor because of the pressure cooking. Second, it's very easy to clean up. And when you're cooking for one person, it's harder. It's tougher. When Jay is here, it's so much easier. I don't know why that is. If anyone ever could explain that, it would be good. Happy Easter, Stephanie. Okay, RNC. I don't know anyone who is in trucking to ride with them. I was thinking about going with Werner. Should I go with them, and should I ask them if I could ride with someone? You know what, Rant and Chant? You'd be surprised. You don't know anybody right now, but on Facebook, on your social media, just reach out. See if there's anybody out there that you might be surprised. Somebody's brother, somebody's sister, somebody's dad might be willing to talk to you about this. So at least give that a shot. Personally, I would call Martin, because they train and they take drivers straight out of CDL school. And I'm telling you, it's the most incredible company. The way that they pay, it blows me away. Really does. Jay and I have been talking to each other this past week going, what is it that people aren't just like breaking the door down? Because we have been, we have 500,000 miles under a belt as a team, and the pay at Martin is just blowing my mind. I can't believe what they pay for and how they treat their equipment and the quality. But it's been around for 70 some years. I guess they've got some good things, in place just through probably trial and error, making mistakes. But RNC, where are you? Rant and Chant, where? What part of the country? You're welcome. Jennifer Lorraine, my boyfriend is I'm trying to read that, out of Toronto. You came to St. Louis, Jennifer. When you're in St. Louis, you need to at least let me know if you're going to be close by. Perhaps we could, see each other, say hi. I don't know. You never know. St. Louis is a big city, so you could end up, you're 20 miles away from me, but if you're close, like, hey, I'd come and say hey. I drive for MVT. Ooh, I like that company. I agree, Stephanie. Very cool. Also, I saw Martin trucks on the road. Yeah, they're out there. And it's Marten, Martin. Martin has a terminal in or near Las Cruces, New Mexico. Correct. That's right. They have terminals all over the country. DeSoto, Texas, which is south of Dallas. Wisconsin. El Paso. Lots of places across the country. Bunch. Don Emery, 1,000,000 miles. Whoa. Very cool. Congratulations, Don. That's great. That as a solo driver. So tell me if that's as solo or as team. Because I have 300,000 as solo. Skagit Ed, how are you? Was about to shut down, hit the sack, but saw you were on. Just had to say hi. So hi, Skagit Ed. It's good to see you, and happy Easter. Glad you took a minute to say hi. I'm not going to be on much longer myself. It's 11:30, and I have to get myself in bed myself. But I had to get on here, jump on, and because I just got the mic hooked up today, just got the board, got used gear, thinking that I could turn this into something really fun. I want to have phone calls, have you guys call in so we can talk. I get to hear your voices. That would be so much fun. I hope you would participate in that. Stephanie, you said you might apply. Jennifer, okay, bye. If you have to head, yes, let me know. Just send me a note through YouTube or from my website, lovintruckin.com. Stephanie said I might apply for them. For who? Martin? Donald Emery. I drove from 1972, yes. 1,000,000 miles. It would take, 1972. Wow. That's pretty cool. The person who trained me, whose name is Mark by God Lowry, who I just love to pieces, he's in Missouri. He has a ranch just outside Stratford, Springfield, South Missouri. And he has just over 5,000,000 miles solo, 35 years in trucking, which, man, that's just crazy. It's crazy. That's a lot of miles. 1,000,000 is a major, major accomplishment. I think anything over 100,000 or 50,000 is a major accomplishment. Anything over 20,000 is an accomplishment, but major accomplishment probably starts, 100,000 and up, and 1,000,000 is serious 5 stars. Don Emery, I drove off and on for 40 years. Wow. Okay, 67 now. Wow, that's so cool. Thank you for popping in and sharing that with me. DUVA Tech said sound quality is great. Really? I'm loving that. Thank you. I'm going to have to, once I get this equipment kind of under my belt, I really just hooked it up, went for it, because I used to be a production engineer. I had a studio in California. And so this isn't new to me, but this whole digital setup is new to me because this board is going USB into the computer, which is just mind blowing. Okay. Yes, Martin. Stephanie, you have to talk to Jay. You really do. Talk to him. If you have questions, then totally put your questions together and I'll get the two of you together. Send me a note. Go to www.lovintruckin.com. Use the contact form and I'll hook you two up so that you can talk. Jay is supposed to be here on the 20th, this next week. We'll see if it is perfectly on that day, but it's supposed to be this next week because he'll be out for 2 weeks by that time and he'll have 3 days. So I'm so looking forward to that. You sound amazing. Looks very cool too, Stephanie. Thank you. It is so nice. I can hear myself. I'm like a very happy camper right now. You have no idea. Let's see. Skagit Ed. Sounds like you're sitting right next to me. Good. I am. I'm a passenger right there next to you. Jay says, I wish you were. He's supposed to be calling me in a bit. Where'd I leave the phone? He usually calls right about now. Don't know if he has or not. Let me check. I do. I have a text. No, it's not him. Okay. So, looks like I have a little square box. I must have run out of, I ran out of space on the camera card. So, guys, it's such a pleasure just to sit with you, just to connect with you this way. And I'm trying to get it together so that it's a better experience for everyone involved. And I appreciate you taking a minute to pop in here, share this time with me, and let me say Happy Easter to you. So I have a lot of things to share with you, lots of ideas, and let's see if we can do more of this in the future. Plus, I got some edited videos too, so haven't left that entirely. Donald Emery, you sound great. Thank you. Skagit Ed, guess I'll have to settle for the digital you. Yeah, for now. I guess that's how it is. All right, you guys, I so appreciate you for popping in. I want everybody who's out there on the road going from point A to point B, wherever you might be, to stay safe. Make safety your top priority, please, please, please. And thank you for taking a minute. Happy Easter. I will talk to you all in the next video and get this set up even a little bit tighter, a little bit sweeter, and see if we can do some phone calls, perhaps just have a chat together. And I will talk to you in a few days. Until then, good night. I'm seeing the good nights. You have a great night. Hope you're it's going good. Thanks, guys. Good night. Okay, as I'm closing down, then I hit stop streaming. Nope, one more time. Good night. Bye.